What's up, guys? It's Mike Sherrard. Welcome back. And today I'm going to blow your mind. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to break down 10 things that you need to know about eXp. What I'm seeing constantly is fragmented information, misinformation. This is why it took me a year and a half to join. I had the top YouTubers, I had everybody reaching out to me to join eXp, but all I received was some presentation that didn't tell me anything. That's not how I like to see value. It didn't show me any value, and that's why I didn't join. But one of my biggest regrets is I wish I joined a year and a half ago if I properly understood the power of this model, which almost nobody's communicating properly. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to share my screen and walk you through these 10 things that you need to know in order to make an educated decision, because it's changed my life. It's changed a ton of people's lives, but you need to understand properly the power of this model. Otherwise, you could miss out on one of the biggest opportunities to build wealth as well as build a top producing real estate business in your career. All right, guys, so I'm going to break this down for you step by step, all 10 things that you need to know about eXp. It's changed my life. It's changed a lot of people's lives. And those are big words to fulfill, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to prove that to you. I'm going to break it down step by step, prove to you how this is a life-changing opportunity. But unfortunately, so many people are turning a blind eye to it because they don't truly understand the power. So let's get straight into it and let me break down why this is such an unbelievable opportunity for you right now. The first thing is that it's the only brokerage that allows you to build true wealth. Now, every other real estate brokerage allows you to build an income, but it doesn't allow you to build true wealth. You get one stream of income, and that comes by trading your time for money. Now, if you look at the wealth quadrant, it says that a few of the quadrants, you need duplication, you need passive income, you need equity ownership in a company that's growing, or equity ownership in properties, something that's there that you can take out at some point. Now, we have 3 of those 4. And what I'm going to explain to you is the fact that with traditional real estate, you only do have an income. You can make a great income, but as soon as you stop trading your time for money, showing properties on weekends, answering the phone late at night, having to go out and miss opportunities if you're spending time with your family or on vacation, this allows you to build wealth because of stock ownership in the fastest growing brokerage in North American history, as well as your revenue share, which is passive income. And I know agents personally that are good friends of mine that have built up 6 figures per month passively by helping grow the company. Traditional brokerages have corporate recruiters. All great companies, the Remaxes, Century 21s, Coldwell Bankers, Sotheby's, but they have paid corporate recruiters that help attract agents to their brokerage. Instead of having paid 6-figure salary corporate recruiters, we grow through agent-to-agent interaction. And in turn, we end up getting compensated from the company to help grow it through revenue share. So that's number 1. But now I'm going to break down a couple of the most incredible things, starting with the Icon program. So what the Icon program is this program right here, which is a loss leader program. A loss leader program is something like if you go into Best Buy on Black Friday, a $200 flat screen TV, they might have paid $200 for the TV, but now that you're in there, you're more incentivized to buy the things. Similar with the Icon program. This is a program that attracted the top agents across North America to the brokerage, and in turn, talent attracts talent. So what that is when we're on an 80-20 split, with a $16K cap. When you do your 80-20 split and you cap, you pay $16,000 into the company. When you do 20 additional transactions at a $250 per transaction flat fee, eXp allows you to become an Icon agent, and you get your $16K cap back in company stock. So you essentially have no cap, and you're getting stock in something that has the opportunity to grow. We're publicly traded on the NASDAQ. Now, because we're publicly traded, I can't tell you the stock's going to go up, down, diagonal, horizontal, but this is attracting the top elite level agents because they're seeing that instead of getting some trophy for being a top producer, they're getting $16,000 back in company stock. Now, I can't say this happens for everybody, but there are agents that have accrued 7 figures in company stock because of where it's gone over the last 5 years. Now, again, this is an incredible opportunity, and this is something that if you are producing volume is going to allow you to scale your business. Now, if we look at the other opportunities, these are, again, another way that you get income. I'm not going to break this presentation down for you, but the long and short of it is that you get stock ownership in the company when you close your first deal in a calendar year. When you cap, you have the Icon Award here, and then you have the Agent Equity Program, which is seen as the first retirement plan for realtors. So what this is, it's completely optional. You have the opportunity to take 5% of your gross commission every deal, and invested in buying company stock at a 10% discount. So if you close a 10K commission, you can take $500 worth and buy $500 worth of stock for $450. That's a 10% discount. Now, the next thing is incredible, which is the revenue share opportunities. This is number 3. With revenue share, this is an ability where eXp pays out 50% of its revenue every single year to the agents to help grow the company. So looking at this, for example, if my business partner who brought me into the company, if I closed a $10,000 commission, 80-20 split, I get $8,000 or 80%. eXp gets 20% or $2,000. My partner who brought me into the company gets $350, which is 3.5% of the $10,000 commission. And that comes out of eXp's 20%, not out of my 80%. It comes out of eXp's 20%. Now, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to break down how much you can earn with capping agents, and this is going to impress upon you the true wealth creation opportunity, and then I'm going to get into some of the more creative stuff for you. Now, this slide right here demonstrates how much you can make per agent per year if they are a capping agent on your team. So you can see here that I'm going to be a capping agent. The partner that brought me into the company will at the end of the year receive $2,800 for helping me come to the company and grow it. Now that again is going to come out of eXp's commission, not out of my commission, and so on and so forth, based on the same 7-tier structure that Keller Williams uses. It's just we share revenue before expenses, not profit after expenses. Now, this can grow very quickly. And again, I brought 15 people into the company in my first month because I'm showing people how much more value we're giving them. I'm going to get into that later, so please stay tuned. But it impresses upon you what's truly possible. And I do know people that are making this number in the gold box per month, not per year, per month. So I just wanted to impress upon you the true power of this. Now, above and beyond revenue share, this is something that's going to blow your mind. So let me break it down for you. In 2020, it says that the average North American needs about $900,000 liquid cash after taxes sitting in their bank in order to retire, based on a 4% yearly distribution on the average age lifespan of a North American. So you're going to be left retiring on $3,000 a month. Now, that's not a lot. Hopefully you've paid off your car, your house, everything else, but you'll be able to get by. You're just not going to thrive in retirement, which is what we don't want, since we work our faces off in order to retire one day and enjoy it. Now, how does the average realtor at a brick and mortar brokerage, not eXp, get to $900,000 in their bank after taxes? They need to net $100,000 minimum every single year. Now that's after marketing, after expenses, after dues, after fees, after everything. They have to clear $100,000 a year. Now, based on the tax of 20%, feel free to adjust this to your own state or province. If you're living on $4,000 a month, you're left with $24,000 a year. Now, if you never go on vacation, never buy Christmas gifts, never buy a wedding ring, never buy a new car, never buy new clothes, never buy anything, and you invest 100% of that $24,000 into your retirement, it will take you 37 and a half years to retire as a realtor that's making over $100,000 a year. And that's retiring on $3,000 a month. Now, let me impress upon you what's possible. If you bring in 6 people to eXp, 6 of your friends, and show them how they have a better opportunity to make wealth here, 6 times 2,800 is 16,800. That covers your cap if they're capping agents, or that covers a large portion of most people's mortgage. If they each bring one person to the company and see how they can save more time and make more money, 6 times 3,200 is 19,200. 19,200 plus 16,800 is 36,000. That's the same $3,000 a month that most agents work 37 and a half years in order to achieve. And I personally have the opportunity to do that with the agents that I brought in the first 2 weeks. So this impresses upon you the reality of why most realtors cannot retire. And the saying, which is terrible, but they say real estate agents never retire, they just die. This is why. This allows you to build wealth so that you don't have to fall into that statistic. All right, guys, so the next thing that I want to talk about is kvCore. So we have one of the best lead generation softwares for free with a monthly payment of only $85 a month in the US, $120 in Canada. which is one of the most powerful lead generation softwares, websites, and CRMs in the business. Now, some people pay up to $7,500 for this, and it gives you an incredibly website for all of your IDX feed, listings, things like that, open houses. It's great for lead generation, and the customization is incredible. You get things like marketing autopilot, so you get smart campaigns, you get search alerts, you get mass emails, you get all kinds of incredible opportunities. And also from the lead engine, you get custom landing pages, squeeze pages, bulk imports, call to capture. You get all these incredible opportunities in order to start building out lead generation. So you can see up here in the top corner, you can do lead generation, you can do text lead, you can do anything from video lead, video views. You can do so many incredible things with this. And this is what's helping agents close an extraordinary amount of deals, and you get this with eXp. So I think this is incredible because there's so many agents that are paying a ton of money for a website, a ton of money for lead generation. It's got all the drip campaigns built out for you, text integration, SEO. It's got everything you could ever need, and you get it for your very minimal monthly fee. So I think this is incredible. And now going back to our back end over here, you get the training. So I'm going to bring you into the cloud and show you how incredible the time-saving opportunity is. But before I do that, I wanted to impress upon you the power of understanding the training here, because the training is all done by Icon agents, the best of the best agents across the entire company. And you can see here that this state or province specific is on the right-hand side for new agent, orientation, state meetings, contract classes. On the left-hand side, you get all the training, all hours of the day by the best of the best agents, things like lead generation, prospecting and lead generation, direct training. You get anything from Icon agent orientation to navigating the eXp program, branding yourself with video, everything you could ever need, agent attraction do's and don'ts. You get everything you could ever want. Now, here's the problem with most training. With most training, you have one or two agents from one brokerage. Most of the time, they're not selling anymore, but you get one agent from one brokerage, from one city, from one province or state, from one country. With eXp, you get the best of the best training from the top agents across every state, every province, and both countries, training in here on a daily basis. So now what I want to do is bring you into the cloud and show you, impress upon you the true power of the time-saving opportunities with options number 6 and 7. And then we're going to bring it into the last final ones, which are going to truly blow your mind. Okay, so this looks crazy. It kind of is crazy. And to be truthfully honest, I thought this was the stupidest thing I've ever seen when I first signed up and when people were showing this to me. But nobody understood and can convey the true power of this. Now, there's 600 paid employees from eXp in the cloud. So this is a massive, let's say, for example, average salary of a paid employee between 40 to 70,000. We don't know, but let's just say 50,000, for example. This is a $30 million per year employee force that you get to leverage for $85 a month in the States or $120 in Canada. Now, let me show you the true power of this. And I was talking about training. So we go up here to the auditorium and we've got the full breakdown of like similar corporate offices. So instead of going to your office, driving down, getting stuck in rush hour, having to waste time in the car, things like that, getting trained by agents that no longer sell, you come to the auditorium and there's training going in here every day, all day, by the best of the best agents across the entire country. Now, let me show you something even more incredible. Let's say I'm on my MacBook Pro right now, which I am. I have a virus, or I forgot my login, or I need something help with tech. If you need help with technology, instead of wasting a ton of time driving to the mall, going to the Apple store, spending an hour there, driving back, or calling overseas, sitting on hold for an hour, you come over here, you need tech support, come over to the lobby, and then all you need to do is you get teleported over to the tech outpost. You'd grab a ticket here, and you can see any of these people in here, TG Bakken, or any of these people sitting at these desks are there to help you in real time. They will remote log into your computer. They're paid eXp employees, and they'll help you with anything related to removal of viruses, printers, operating system issues, cell phone issues, customizing website, lead generation, transaction processes, Everything you could ever need is done here in real time. It's an extraordinary time-saving opportunity, and it really impresses upon you the ability to save time to invest into income-producing activities, not to mention what happens with brokers when they have to need help with your broker. It's incredible to see that you can come into your broker room. For example, if we needed to go to, let's say you're an agent in Texas. You could come in here to the Texas broker room. So let's say you needed a question for your broker. You can text them in real time, which they answer almost instant because they live in your city and they're to help you. But if you do need any other help, you can see that you can come in here. If you needed help with a contract, you'd be able to pull up your contract and go line item by line item with your broker, and it's going to save you an extraordinary amount of time. You can see in here the managing brokers sitting in there. And there's different offices for every single broker that you need help from, or compliance or risk or anything you need is done in real time. So you're no longer having to set a meeting with your broker, drive to the office, sit down with them and drive back. This is an extraordinary time-saving opportunity. And that's why people are spending more time on income producing activities, not wasting it, doing it the old school way. Now, when you want to leave, you just click quit. Now you're back home. Now, the next thing that I wanted to explain to you is the fact that we've got one of the largest working relationships with Facebook of any industry, period. So what we do is we've got a great partnership with Workplace, and what Workplace is it's an opportunity for us to come engage on Facebook, but in a distraction-free environment. So we have Workplace in here. We have our conversations. You can see eXp Realty announcements, anything exciting that's coming up, things like that, and all kinds of cool stuff that people are doing behind the scenes. And this is an incredible opportunity for referrals, which is what I want to explain, which is number 8. So what referrals can do is if you've got an agent on your team, you can refer it to somebody that's on your team, which means that you're going to get a referral split and you're going to get revenue share. But if not, again, you can send referrals to other eXp agents within Workplace, and this gives you access to every agent across the entire continent. So this is a great way to not have to go out and search for referrals. You can do it in real time with Workplace. Now, the last stuff that I want to share with you are things that we are doing specifically at our team that is unique to us. So social media training is big for me. I built my business on social media. I understand a lot of agents want to build their business using Facebook lead generation, Instagram, ManyChat, YouTube, all that great stuff. So what I do is for free, I give all of our agents my free Facebook ad class, which has every single step-by-step Facebook ad, the highest converting ads I've ever ran, step-by-step tutorials breaking it down so you can get this to start generating leads between $1 and $2 a lead. Similarly with Instagram, I've got breakdowns of every single thing you need to post on Instagram to attract clients at scale, how to network, how to farm, how to prospect on Instagram, all creative strategies that nobody else is showing you. I've got my ManyChat course, which breaks down how to integrate ManyChat. My business partner, Connor, has a full YouTube course, which helped an agent last year in his first year close 55 deals and over $250K in commission by helping him rank locally with his YouTube videos. And we've got a ton of other stuff that I won't get into, but we help you with the best of the best social media training for free to help you scale your business. Now, the final thing that I want to share is we actually help you grow your team. So we understand that not a lot of agents have the ability to go over to this presentation every time an agent asks, run through it and do all of this craziness, because it's exhaustive to understand how to leverage it properly. There's a lot of agents that are just sending presentations. I personally think that's disrespectful. It doesn't address each person's unique concerns, motivations, or desires in their real estate business. So what we do is whenever you have a question or somebody reaches out to you and says, hey, John, I'd like to know more about eXp, instead of you having to take an hour of your time, go through the whole presentation, go into the cloud, go through all the training and the resources, you say, yeah, no problem. Check out Mike or Connor's live presentation, which is every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And what we do is we walk people through the entire model. So now we are outsourcing that for you live in real time. We'll answer all their questions. We'll handle all their objections. We'll explain to people the true power the right way. Instead of sending a presentation, which is supposed to be a one size fits all, which is actually a no size fits nobody, we go through it properly and break everything down to the benefit of each individual person. Now, also, after that, we then jump on a Zoom call and we'll help you one-on-one with those people. So those are 10 things that you need to know about eXp, which is incredible when you understand the power to build true wealth, have the best lead generation, the best social media training, time-saving abilities with the cloud, and everything else in terms of being a part of the fastest growing brokerage in North American history. You can truly see the true power of this model and why full brokerages are rolling their entire brokerage in here. The top producers are coming in for the Icon program, and there's so many benefits to agents, and you just need to take a step back and look at it. So if you do want to know more, feel free to reach out. I'm happy to go one-on-one and break things down for you in more detail. And I'm happy to help you scale your business and take it to the next level, as well as leverage the best opportunity I've ever seen in the real estate industry. So thanks so much for tuning in. As always, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you next time.